Justice Jackie is on the move. Justice Jackie is back to you. She'll see your case through and through. In just one day, she'll make a way. The mediator of me and you, solving cases, she'll see it through. Justice Jackie is on the move. She's on the move. Justice Jackie will see it through. Justice Jackie.
The plaintiff, high school student Kendra Washington, and her mother Fiona are suing a classmate for harassment, medical bills, and severe emotional distress after the defendant's relentless cyberbullying pushed Kendra to attempt taking her own life. Kendra's mother has a protective order against the defendant and her mother, but she agreed to drop the order if both parties agree to settle in mediation. They're seeking $3,000 in damages. Yolanda White says the defendant is her daughter Holly, and she has nothing to do with Kendra being bullied at school. Yolanda claims that Kendra and her mother are deliberately trying to destroy her family by dragging their name through the mud. Yolanda claims Fiona has been making threatening and intimidating phone calls to her home at all hours of the night in an attempt to get Yolanda to drop her countersuit. Yolanda wants $5,000 in damages, legal fees, plus an apology for Fiona's alleged wrongdoing. Cajun Court TV starts right now.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Glad you all are here in mediation. Miss White, I believe it is.
Yes, that's me.
Miss Washington?
Yes,
And you all have your girls here?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, Miss White, I tell you what, we can get started. Why don't you just have a seat, and if you don't mind, I'll speak with Holly. Okay? How are you doing today, Holly?
Pretty good.
Okay. Now, you do have a claim against Kendra. Your mom has instituted action on your behalf. So tell me what happened. You all go to the same school, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And what grade?
I'm a senior.
You're not in the same grade. What grade are you?
I'm going into the 10th.
So how old are you, Kendra?
I'll be 16 in October.
16. And you?
17, 18 in February.
Okay. And almost an adult. Have you made any plans?
I don't know, kind of.
Kind of? You say you're a senior? And you haven't made any plans. What do you want to do?
I don't know, maybe nursing school.
Well, that's a noble profession. It requires patience. Are you ready for that?
I think so.
Definitely fits an empathetic person. Are you a compassionate person?
Yep.
Okay. I'll take your word for that. Can you tell me why we're here today?
Well, they're mad at me because I've been talking about Kendra on Facebook, even though that's all I'm doing is talking. I've never laid a hand on her or touched her, and I'm not doing anything that other kids aren't doing at school. So actually, no, I don't know why any of us are here, and frankly, I don't even know her.
You must know her, putting things about her on Facebook, on Instagram. She certainly knows you. And you know what? When someone takes you to court, you have to tell your side of the story.
I mean, if you're allowed to take people to court because their feelings are hurt and they don't know how to deal with their own problems, then hey, by all means, take me to court. This is a free country for some people, right?
Well, only foolish people go to court and they don't know what they're going to court for. So Kendra, I'll tell you what, why don't I start with you? Can you tell me what happened?
Right. I'm stupid. This is stupid.
Let's have a little respect, please. Kendra, can you tell me?
Well, it's mainly about this Instagram account my friend Jackie showed to me. It had pictures posted on there with my face on them.
And who's they? Who's posting pictures?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's Holly.
And what kind of pictures on
Well,
Facebook?
they had
There were pictures where they would take her face and put it on different men and women and whoever else they can come up with, their bodies, and then they were making fun of her, ridiculing her, and trying to get the other kids to come in and join in and you know, make fun of her. It was horrible.
And how many photos is on this account?
At least 20.
Were there any other photos on the account?
no, ma'am, it was just me.
No, they were just targeting Kendra.
Okay, and how did you find out about the account?
My friend Jackie showed it to me.
And when was it made?
I think it said it was made in January, but I didn't find out about it until April.
The defendant comes out swinging with a nasty attitude. Who raised this child, and what will Justice Jackie do to help this troubled teen? Don't go away.
Baby, what's the fastest way to the hospital?
It's coming.
What do you mean it's coming?
I'm pushing, but it's too slow.
No, baby, breathe.
At times like these, you shouldn't go slow. You should be fast. With Metro's lightning fast nationwide 4G LTE network. With unlimited data, talk, and text, $40, period.
Twins.
No surprises. Even taxes and fees are included. $40, period.
Would you like free tickets to be in our audience? Call Cajun Court TV at 1-855-902-5297 or go online to CajunCourtTV.com.
What do these people have in common? They've given up their negative perceptions, given up their destructive behaviors, given up all those things that were holding them back. When you're ready to start living a healthy, empowered life, Dr. Beatrice Tatum is here. So many people have benefited from Dr. Tatum's expertise. Take the first step to bring wellness into your life.
Uncover your true potential and lead a life worth celebrating. It's never too late.
Choosing a college is a big decision. I wanted to go somewhere where I could make new friends, get involved, and get prepared for my career. When I got on campus, I knew this was the place for me. That's why I'm proud to be a Northwestern State Demon.
Bullying over social media? What will happen next? Let's see what the plaintiff and her witness have to say when Cajun Court TV resumes.
And this is your friend here. What is your name, young lady?
My name is Jackie Haywood.
And how did you find out about the account?
I found out about this last year around the time Holly and Kendra got into a fight around October.
A fight? What kind of fight? A fist fight?
Yeah, I could say. They was rolling out on the floor, pulling each other hair until, I broke them up.
How and where did this happen?
This was before practice in the locker room one day. And it was me, Kendra, Holly, and her other two friends on the other side. And they were just talking bad about me and Kendra. And she knew Kendra could hear from the other side, so they came over. And they were saying some really funny things, mean things to her. So next thing you know, Holly all in Kendra's face, talking mess. Like, I don't understand that. Just don't understand it.
Now, why did you and Holly start fighting Kendra?
Well, I was already upset earlier in the day because while I was minding my own business, I was peeling my tangerine over by the trash can, and Holly came up and threw away this cup that still had juice or smoothie in it or whatever. She threw it right past my face, and it splattered all over my clothes, and I don't know. I just felt like she did that on purpose because she's done stuff like that before. And when I saw her in the locker room and she started getting in my face, I just couldn't take it anymore.
Okay.
I pushed her first. She pushed me back. I did try to hit her in the face, but she blocked me. So I grabbed her hair, and then she grabbed mine.
So that's all it was, really, hair pulling. Did either of you punch each other?
No, ma'am. I just grabbed her hair and pushed her.
Holly?
She took swings at me, so I took swings at her. She did get me like she could, even she wanted to.
Jackie?
Okay, Holly was kicking Kendra all in the face. She got her good. So, Holly was mad. So she was extra hating on her. So after that, she went on Facebook talking mess about her, just talking down on her.
And mentioning what?
She was like, "Oh, you punk B, you can't do nothing to me. You ain't gonna fight me. You're like, that's why you won't fight me again. Like, you can't fight." Thank you
so much. Have a seat. So this fight happened sometime last year. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And when did you first know about this fake account?
I found out about it in April.
Why didn't you report it to anyone?
Well, I told my mom about it because I found out.
Yes.
And what did she say?
Well, she told me, and so I wrote a letter to Facebook, which they also own Instagram, and they said that they would, open up a case about it, and so they did, and they deleted the account, but it took at least a month for them to finally get the account deleted.
So the account is closed now?
Yes.
Now, this may be difficult for you to talk about. Can you tell me what happened between the time that you found out about the account. Your report says that was an accident.
Well, after I found out about the account, I was suspended from the basketball team because whenever the report cards came out, my grades were too low. And the coach was telling me that if I don't get my grades up, I can't be on the team. And it just felt like everything was just coming down on me all at once. And I don't know, one night I knew where to find some pills, and I took them.
You did what, baby? Say that again.
I took some pills that I knew where to find some. Took a lot of them. Then after that, I snuck out to my friend's house and I stole some alcohol, and I don't really remember much after that.
Because of the account, you ended up in the hospital.
The plaintiff has been humiliated by this fake account, but nothing warrants taking your own life. Cajun Court TV will be right back in a moment.
Your tax-deductible donation helps Habitat for Humanity of Northwest Louisiana continue to build hope and nail dreams. We could not do it without you. Contact us today at 318-868-8040.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ben Beach, a dentist at Shreveport-Bossier Family Dental Care. Our 10 doctors and professional staff take pride in making patient comfort a #1 priority in our office. We have 3 convenient locations in South Shreveport, North Shreveport, and Bossier City. If you have tooth pain or broken tooth, don't worry, just call us because we see dental emergencies the same day. We also offer the latest sedation techniques to help eliminate any fear you may have about dental treatment. So call us today at 686-7470, that's 686-7470.
What separates Mattress Plus from the competition? Superior customer service.
You're going to find the friendly customer service. Expect to get the best quality of product in town. You're going to also have the pricing, which is most affordable in anywhere that I've gone. I mean, where else are you going to find all that wrapped up in a package with a beautiful bow on it?
Thanks to the support of our over 200,000 customers, the Mattress Plus family has grown. Always shop at Mattress Plus before you buy.
Where are the social media rehab counselors when we need them? Cajun Court TV continues.
It says you were put under 72-hour watch. Psych evaluation, suicide attempt.
Yeah.
That's where the medical expenses come from, Ms. Washington?
Yes, ma'am.
So sorry.
Thank you.
And thank you, Kendra. I know that this may be very difficult for you to talk about, that you have been harassed. And Ms. Washington, do you have any proof, or you have any medical bills?
Yes, Ms. Scott.
Anything that particularly named Holly as the culprit in this matter?
Yes, ma'am, I do. Give me just 1 second.
Excuse me, Matt, could you grab those for me, please?
Okay.
Thank you, Matt.
Ms. Scott, are we going to get a chance to say anything? We haven't even been able to share our statement with you.
Quiet, please. You know what they say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Now your daughter has come here with an attitude, and now you have an attitude. It's not your turn. And if you were counting what's your turn, yes, you may say what you need to say. Okay, Ms. Washington. So you have some screenshots.
Yes, ma'am. One of them comes from the Instagram page that I took a screenshot of, and then 2 of those come from the Facebook page. And you can plainly see that the defendant, her name is on the screenshot as well, and shows what she was saying about Kendra.
Some very harsh and ugly statements, it appears.
Yes, ma'am.
Mac, and I believe she has some more.
Yes, ma'am.
You recognize what's in those photos, Ms. White?
It is what it is. I told you I was expressing myself about those photos online, about my personal opinions about her. It's my First Amendment right, if I recall correctly.
Oh, yes. You do have freedom of speech, but certainly not when it's used to harm or intimidate someone or torment someone.
Intimidating? Really? Yes, posting stuff on Facebook is not near as intimidating as somebody calling somebody all hours of the night. I don't recall giving her my phone number, so why don't you ask her where she got that from?
Excuse me?
There's a difference between standing up and being a coward than making other people feel small, Yolanda. Like, you and your daughter, you're cowards.
Oh, really? Miss Washington, is that right? If me and my mom are cowards, what do you call yourself for sleeping with married men like my father?
Excuse me? I don't believe that was a part of your mediation claim. I don't see anything, those strong allegation. Mac, I believe these people, that's the second one we heard today.
Now we've gotten to the root of the problem. The defendant is angry because the plaintiff's mom is having an affair with her dad. How does the teenager know this? Don't go away. More Cajun Court TV to come.
Here at the Louisiana Scholars College, education and excellence go hand in hand. We have unique courses that will prepare you for law, medicine, or graduate school. Please visit scholars.nsula.edu.
Silver Star Smokehouse and Steaks, 1201 Dixie Overland Road, Bossier City, a great and famous place to eat.
Still think a community and technical college education is second-rate? Let's get real. Hundreds of millions of dollars are being invested in our state community technical college system. Classrooms, technology, all the tools needed to make this education as real as it gets. Real jobs paying real money are waiting at Northwest Louisiana Technical College. Visit nwltc.edu for more.
LBD, sophistication with an edge. $39.50 Uri Drive in the Broadmoor Shopping Center. More than a little black dress.
Find the path that's right for you at Northwestern State University.
Opportunities are waiting for you at Northwestern State University.
Northwestern State University, your first step to success.
This fake account has caused a lot of drama, but the defendant shows no remorse. Cajun Court TV continues.
What kind of girl is your mother raising that you have the audacity to speak to an adult like that? Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Absolutely ashamed.
You should be ashamed of yourself. He's a married man with 5 children to feed, and he's stepping out on us to be with you, and you're trying to judge us?
Excuse me? This is enough. I don't think this is relevant to what we're here today in mediation.
You ought to be paying
Holly,
attention
you
to what
control
your husband
yourself.
did.
You don't speak to adults like that.
She has no idea what she's talking about.
You know what, Holly? I'm going to need you to tell me the truth. Was that you making those comments on social media?
Yes, ma'am.
And it was you that set up that Instagram account?
Yes.
And Facebook and copying those, images on something different to make fun of Kendra?
Yes, ma'am.
Why did you do it, Holly? Why did you do that?
Because I want to destroy Kendra like she's destroying my family.
Now, tell me, how is Kendra destroying your family?
Did I not just blurt that out? Her harlot mother has been sleeping with my father for months.
Holly, we're not here for that today. In any case, nothing like that gives you the right to attack someone else, verbally, mentally. That's uncalled for.
Well, believe it, Miss Scott, because it's true. I can bring every person from my neighborhood here to testify that this woman has come into my community and embarrassed me, the only community I've ever known.
Or maybe you should pay more attention to your husband.
So, Holly, you're saying that all of your frustration and your anger has been targeted toward Kendra because you're having some family problems. You're having problems at home. But that has nothing to do with Kendra. So you took your anger out on her child. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Both of these girls deserve a fair chance.
Yes.
They're not adults. And so they deserve to be educated and be able to focus on school rather than these adult distractions.
Right.
You both understand that?
Yes, ma'am. That's exactly what we want, Miss Scott. We just want justice for Kendra, and we just want her to be heard.
Justice? was a father in a two-parent home. And you want justice? Justice, liberty? Oh, Miss Scott, this courtroom needs to know that my daughter's the victim here. We were a happy family till this Bucci showed up.
You ought to really think about that.
Ms. White, we don't need those name calling in this mediation.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? And I ask you to control your thoughts. Again, we're not here for all of the extras that you all are bringing up.
She came into my husband's parish and worked her little voodoo and put a hex on my family.
Oh my gosh.
I have been working since I was 7 years old, and now I'm raising 5 children.
I have children too.
Well, I know I've raised my daughter.
And hello, you done a fine job.
I have taught my daughter to be kind to people, but sometimes a person can only take so much.
You gotta be kidding me. They're children. This is between you and I. And I will take a voodoo pin and stick it up in your voodoo
Excuse me. We won't go there. We won't go there.
Has the plaintiff's mom put a hex on the defendant's family? Let's see what Justice Jackie conjures up. More Cajun Court TV to come.
Are you divorced, widowed, or have never been married? Visit us at SherieAshley.com to indulge in the book Seafood, Thoughts to Chew On While Waiting for Your Mate. Explore the 5 essential ingredients that prepares you for your purpose partner.
Would you like free tickets to be in our audience? Call Cajun Court TV at 1-855-902-5297 or go online to CajunCourtTV.com.
Ernest Orleans has been creating special nights for over 60 years. Come celebrate your special occasion with delicious prime steaks, fresh seafood, plus Ernest's signature marinated crab claws. Visit Ernest Orleans, 1601 Spring Street in Shreveport.
On the next episode of Cajun Court TV.
I didn't push him. I don't know who exactly.
Did you see who pushed him?
No, I did not. It's not my fault if he gets hurt trying to play with older kids. It's not my fault his pop's like that.
Don't play around me, I tell you. If it wasn't you, who did it?
I don't know who it was.
So I guess you don't care about your own family members. This is your cousin.
We just started going to school together like a week ago. I mean, do we have to be best friends?
No, you don't. But he's a family member. And you can't take that away from him.
Caring for people. That is the commitment and goal of Assurance Care Services, Inc., a place that provides assistance to individuals who are physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, and medically challenged. Assurance Care Services, Inc. offers a variety of services for all ages, where you can find a program that will fit your situation. Everyone will receive quality service in a supported, individualized, comprehensive, and efficient manner. Assurance Care Services, Inc. We are in the business of caring for people. Call today for a free consultation, 631-7583.
Where else can you get your insurance and auto title transfer in one stop? Jackson Insurance for all of your personal and commercial insurance needs. Jackson Auto Title, an authorized public tag agent. Call 746-2222.
Justice Jackie is back.
So, Ms. White, now I understand things go wrong in the home and other things start to fall apart, but I don't understand why your daughter is involved with such an adult problem and she's taking it out on her friend. You're hardworking, you said you're hardworking, and your husband is a reverend, and all of a sudden your daughter takes her frustration out on her classmate. I don't get that. Why is your daughter involved in such an adult matter?
I had been hearing my mom and dad argue a lot about him working late and staying out a lot. I eventually found out from my mom and her friends talking about it who it was, and I know she had been dropping off Kendra at school. So I asked my mom about it, and she tried to deny it, but I wanted to know, so she ended up telling me anyway.
Is that true, Ms. White?
Yeah, and I wouldn't change it for nothing.
You know what? I think you should seriously rethink that. You have a senior in school, and you have given her all adult information that has caused her to act out. Not only that, she's caused someone else harm, and that child has attempted to take her own life. How could you do it, Ms. White? That was completely uncalled for, completely unresponsible.
I'm not even close to done yet, Miss Scott.
I hope so. What else do you have to say, Ms. White? Because I'm about done with the mediation, but I'll give you an opportunity to to say what you have to say.
Maybe she wasn't running around with my husband. She would have known that her daughter was having an emotional.
Well, maybe if you would pay more attention to your husband and your children, you'd know what your daughter was doing.
Ladies, we are not here for that.
Oh,
You know what? Everyone have family problems. But sometimes we have to pay attention to what's important. And right now you have two young ladies in a precarious situation, and you both have put them in adult situation. And look what the end results are. You have feelings hurt, and you have someone being attacked, and she don't even know what's going on. Why? And your child, Ms. White, has taken her frustration out on an innocent person. And you think that's right?
I don't know what's right, Miss Scott. I just know that
Okay,
my
I
family.
say you don't. I'm not about to listen to anything else. Whether you want to believe it or not, your action has caused a lot of problems. And your child could have been arrested. Holly, do you understand that that was not the right thing to do? And I think you need counseling as well as Kendra. You all need some help. And what I'm going to do in this particular situation, Ms. Washington, and I'm sorry about the situation. And these allegations, I'm hoping that they're not true. But in this particular situation, I think you should take your child, and I think you all need a discussion. I think attitude is everything. In this mediation, $3,000. I think that's fair.
Really?
Mediation over. It's
She
over.
gets my money and my husband?
It's
This
over.
is outrageous.
It's over. It's over. Mediation over. We do have counselors on board. It's over. Thanks.
Well, I'm just glad that we won the case. You know, that Kendra
She
got
won
justice.
everything.
I'm talking.
Yeah.
That's enough.
That's
Seriously.
not all you
Maybe
did.
that's why your husband has been running around on you, because you never shut up. Oh. So shut up.
My best friend won.
Oh my God. So I'm just glad that we won the case.
Yeah, some kind of justice.
It is justice.
Yeah.
Your daughter was hateful, she was mean, she started things and caused my daughter to want to commit suicide. Oh, okay.
Maybe if you didn't sleep with my dad.
Oh, yours is coming out, ain't it?
Well, where is he tonight? Where is he today? Why isn't he supporting you
Oh,
today?
I don't know. Maybe you voodooed him up in your house somewhere with your big, long voodoo pin.